Want to catch a ride with me? Usually no kids allowed, but I'll make an exception.
No matter business or bonding, you're always welcome.
Now, should I put the playhouse near those books?
Well, the chair is in the middle of the room. Please, take a seat. Are you seeking my service?
Easier to fight here than a back alley.
My child.
A sharp blade.
Pause. This way, please. A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic.
My turn.
At your service.
Run, start running. You will pay for this. Run, start running.
Time to heat up the forge.
The moment of utterance.
Down.
What'd you think about this?
A sharp blade.
My child. This way, please.
Time to heat up the forge.
My child.
Pause.
You're waking.
I'm an artist with steel.
A real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you?
Walking trainer. Run, start running. You
Keep
will
calm,
pay for
please.
this.
Your room is ready, dear.
A sharp blade.
Your room is ready, dear.
Hate Street style.
Knock, knock. Room service.
Time to heat up the forge.
This way, please.
You won't be
Time for
disappointed.
tongues to speak of truth.
My turn.
A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic.
These glowing lights. We are the master and maven of the place.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
Walking trainer. Walking trainer.
A sharp blade.
You're on a ride to the corner of butt-kicking Maine.
My child.
The moment of utterance.
Why don't I introduce you to the lady in my life?
Melt it down, forge it up.
At your service.
Walking trainer. You will pay for this. Run, start running.
Time for ears to listen.
A sharp blade.
Down.
We walk in long nights.
I'm an artist with steel.
Walking trainer. Run, start running.
Your room is ready, dear.
Pause.
This way, please.
Down.
Knock, knock. Room service.
Long admonition and occasional indulgence.
You're waking.
Run, start running. Run, start running.
The moment of utterance.
My child.
Time to heat up the forge.
The moment of silence.
This way, please.
A sharp blade. Time to heat up the forge.
We walk in long nights.
Hate Street style.
My turn.
Walking trainer. Run, start running. You won't be disappointed.
You're on a ride to the corner of butt...
Time for tongues to speak
Pause.
of truth.
These glowing lights. We are the master and maven of the place.
Melt it down, forge it up.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
So so sorrowless. Run, start running.
The moment of utterance.
Time to heat up the forge.
Until the torch is lit.
It's for your sake.
My turn.
Run, start running. Walking trainer.
A sharp blade.
Pause. My child.
What'd you think about this?
A real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you?
Run, start running. You will pay for this.
Time to heat up the forge.
Down. You won't be disappointed.
Your room is ready, dear.
I'm an artist with steel.
Run, start running. These glowing lights. We are the master and maven of the place.
Knock, knock. Room service.
Run, start running.
A sharp blade.
The moment of silence.
You're on a ride to the corner of butt kicking Maine. Why don't I introduce you to the lady in my life? Melt it down, forge it up.
Time to heat up the forge.
Pause.
The moment of utterance.
My forge, my rules.
Walking trainer.
Benefit from reading.
Run, start running. Run, start running. You will pay for this.
What's that up on your shoulder?
Sharp blade.
You're on a ride to the corner of butt-kicking Maine.
The moment of silence.
You're waking.
8th Street style. Melt it down, forge it up.
Until the torch is lit.
Walking trainer. Run, start running.
Time to heat up the forge.
Down.
My child.
Time for tongues to speak of truth.
My turn.
Walking trainer.
At your service.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
Walking trainer.
The moment of utterance.
A sharp blade. Time to heat up the forge.
The moment of silence.
Why don't I introduce you to the lady in my life?
My turn.
It's for your sake.
Run, start running. Walking trainer.
A sharp blade. Time to heat up the forge.
Your room is ready, dear. My child.
8th Street style. My forge, my rules.
Knock, knock. Room service. At your service.
Walking trainer. You will pay for this. Run, start running.
A sharp blade. Time to heat up the forge.
You're on a ride to the corner of butt-kicking
The
Maine.
moment of utterance.
My turn.
Melt it down, forge it up.
Long admonition and occasional indulgence.
Learn from silence.
Walking trainer. Walking trainer.
sharp blade.
You won't be disappointed.
The moment of utterance. Until the torch is lit.
I'm an artist with steel.
These glowing lights. We are the master and maven of the place.
Benefit from reading. The moment of silence. The moment of utterance. Time for tongues to speak of truth.
Round.
Learn from silence. Benefit from reading. The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
Walking trainer.
The moment of utterance.
Time to heat up the sharp blade.
You're waking.
Why don't I introduce you to the lady in my life? My forge, my rules.
Run. Start running.
Give that to a poor little maid.
Run. Start running.
You're on a ride to the corner of butt-kicking Maine.
This way, please.
Pause.
Melt it down, forge it up.
A real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you?
Long admonition and occasional indulgence. Run. Start running.
What's that up on your...
Sharp blade.
Your room is ready, dear.
Round.
At your service.
My turn.
Knock, knock. Room service.
Stay balanced.
Run. Start running. Walking trainer.
This way, please.
The moment of silence.
My child.
Time to heat up the forge.
The moment of time for tongues to speak of truth.
What you think about this?
Learn from silence. The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
A sharp blade.
Pause. This way, please.
The moment of utterance.
I'm an artist with steel.
Walking training.
You're waking it.
Learn from silence.
Walking training.
The moment of silence.
Time to heat up the fort. You're on a ride to the corner of
You won't be
butt-kicking man.
disappointed.
Until the torch is lit.
8th Street style. Melt it down, forge it up.
These glowing lights. We are the master and maven of the place.
A sharp blade.
Down. Pause. Down.
My turn.
Run, start running. Run, start running. Walking training.
Time to heat up the forge.
My turn.
The moment of utterance. The moment of silence.
What you think about this?
A real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you?
Learn from silence.
Run, start running.